It's full of color, vibrancy, and texture. African fashion is like no other. And we got to look at some beautiful pieces remembering history and celebrating joy. Erica Sargent has the story in tonight's Eye on Chicago.
A museum here in Chicago is showing visitors some of the finest fashions of Africa. The fabric, the adornments, the intricate embroidery. It's the fashion of Africa, past and present, but you don't have to travel abroad to see it. Africa Fashion is an exhibition at Chicago's Field Museum.
We're so excited to have it because it's very different than what we normally showcase at the Field Museum. There are about 120 pieces here. There are 20 plus African countries represented. This is my favorite section because it's so vibrant.
Angelica London is the exhibition project manager, and she showed us around. There's a multitude of sections and styles. First up, a look at traditional African garments.
As you're walking through the show, you start at the period of liberation, so mid-century onto current time. And at that time, a lot of African countries were gaining their independence. And so from that time, you see just a burst of creativity. A lot of brocade, you're seeing beaded detail, and the head wraps definitely add to the garments.
A look at the mixologist section transports us into a world of amazing texture.
We have sequins, we've got tassels, and it really shows you that, again, African fashion is diverse and has a lot of different patterns.
Different patterns with this message.
Africa is a vibrant and electric continent, not a country, a continent. And each piece of that continent has different aspects.
But color is a common thread.
It's so colorful as you walk through this space.
And so is symbolism.
One of the show-stopping pieces is this head-to-toe cowrie piece that really showcases just femininity and beauty, and cowrie shells on the continent were used for currency, but also as a sign of spirituality and femininity.
Each and every piece you see here has its own personality. It also has its own story to tell.
Fashion is definitely a medium for storytelling. One of the garments that we have is a Kofi Ansah garment that was designed for a Ghanaian engagement ceremony. And so when you look at that garment, then you're also looking back into a historical event, and that's exciting.
These purses, exciting too. The collection is gilded, jewel-toned, and detailed.
It's incredibly vibrant and shows that fashion is not just clothing.
And this exhibition is not just visual. There's a lot more to it.
Fashion and music intersect in many ways. We've got footage of different fashion shows from African designers throughout the space. We also have music videos of current Afrobeat performers. You're seeing the connection of how this music and the movement of the garment tie together.
Africa Fashion also celebrates the diversity that's found within African culture.
The mannequins represent different skin tones of Black women and men, and you're also seeing hairstyles that are relevant to the culture.
And just look at this jewelry. It positively glows. There's also a photography section full of history. And speaking of history,
this is the Elia dress that Mrs. Michelle Obama wore at the 2009 Nobel Peace Prize presentation.
This beautiful dress and jacket were created by famed Tunisian-born designer Azzedine Elia.
When you see it up close, you're seeing lots of detail, beading, layering. We're so excited to have it.
Angelica says that every time she walks into the space, she sees something new. And that's the ultimate message she hopes visitors take home.
I want people to leave knowing that African fashion is alive and thriving, that it influences so much of American culture and global culture as well.
All of the beautiful garments and adornments you've just seen are part of a traveling exhibition lent by the Victoria and Albert Museum in London to other museums worldwide. Erica Sargent, CBS News, Chicago.
Beautiful. And once again, you can see that at the Field Museum. Your old suits are at the Smithsonian, aren't they?
That's right, yeah. They're being held in storage for a later date.